Hey, I'm Coach K, and today I'm going to show you how to do the basic jump rope step and a few little bonuses at the end, just as an option. Before we start, you want to make sure that your rope is the right length for you. So if you stand on it with one foot, the handle should come to about your armpit, kind of in that area. The more advanced you get, the shorter your rope is going to get. And if you're a total newbie, you actually might want the handles to be a little bit higher at first. Now, I cannot stress this enough. If you have never jumped rope before, make sure you're using a weighted rope. So this one is a 1/4 pound. This one here is 9 ounces. This one would be good as well. In comparison to these PVC kind of ropes that are super light, this is going to be really difficult to work with if you're just starting out. So I would recommend starting with something that is slightly weighted. Now, good form when we're jumping, you want to have your knees soft. Make sure that they're bent a little bit at all times. Elbows in, really tall posture. Make sure you're always on your toes so your heels will never touch the ground. You're turning the rope from your wrists, not with your whole arms. And you're taking small hops, not giant leaps. You only need to jump over the rope, which is not that wide. So when you're ready to start with the basic jump, we're actually going to start with no rope at all, which might feel a little bit weird at first. You're just going to have your arms out here. Just focus on little jumps like this. You don't have to jump very high, but you want to get that posture down. Then we're going to add the rope, but maybe not in the way that you're thinking. You're actually going to hold both handles in one hand. And we're practicing our timing here. So jump rope is all about timing. So you're going to rotate the rope and you want to listen for the sound it makes when it hits the ground. And you're going to jump a millisecond later. So it sounds like click jump, click jump, click jump. So once you get this, so click jump, right? Next, we're going to practice getting the rope all the way around your body, but in small steps. So you're actually going to catch it with your toes and then let go. Catch it with your toes. Now here you're probably going to be swinging the rope around and using your arms more than normal, just because you have to get that momentum to start it, but that's okay. And once you get that down, we'll start with slow jumps. And you can speed it up over time as you get more comfortable. Now, one thing I want to make sure you're not doing is the double jump, which looks like this. You see that extra knee bend in there? A lot of people do this. Don't be one of those people. Doing that is going to prevent you from speeding up your jump later, and it's also going to prevent you from learning other steps and tricks down the road. So once you get the basic step down with both feet, here are your 4 next projects in order to work on. So the first one is jogger step, also called alternating step. What you don't want to do is this. You want to have 1 rope turn per step. Then we have side swings, which you can just add to any other jump that you're doing. Adds a little bit of interest. You can stop jumping when you're doing the side swing, or you can keep jumping just to keep the momentum going. Third, we have double unders, which is a classic jump rope skill. You see it in CrossFit a lot, where the rope passes under your feet twice with 1 jump. So you're going to need really, really fast wrists. And last, we have crossovers, which you also see a lot in people who jump rope and do tricks, where you're basically crossing one arm over the other and jumping through that loop that you make. So those are my steps for learning the basic jump and your next 4 steps once you have the basic step down.